Hey guys, how's it going? This is the Bald Metal Nerd coming at you with another video. And the title of this video is Special versus Unique. Now, the reason you see this cat here in my intro is he's always sitting next to me when I'm making these videos. Now, what I wanted to talk about the subject at hand, special versus unique. Now, this cat here, he's obviously very special to me. Um, I care for him very much. You know, he's one of I care more about him than any uh, physical possession that I own. You know, because he's alive. He's a pet. So obviously he is incredibly special to me. But to other people, is he going to be special? Not really. I mean, because to me, he's, obviously a beloved part of the family, but to other people, he's just a cat. So, yeah. Now, animal lovers, maybe, will probably feel a little more affection for him than, the general, than non animal lovers, because even dogs and cats that aren't my pets, um, I still care about them in general terms, probably more than people, sadly. Overall, because one thing I've learned is individuals can be awesome. People as a general, holy crap, what a mess. So anyway, I want to get into the real meat of this thing here. Now, everyone out there, every single person is unique, okay? One of a kind. But just because you're unique, does that make you special? That's the real question. Let me show a little analogy here. I use these paper towels sometimes to clean up after the cat. Sometimes he'll throw up on the floor. Not in this room. I just brought him in here for this demonstration. Or he'll, unfortunately poop on the floor when he gets mad, so I have to clean up after him, right? Now, these two rolls of paper towels are unique, right? They started out identical, but now they're, quote, unique. One tube is, slightly more flattened, and the other one has a few less sheets or whatever. They're not identical anymore. They are each technically unique, but are they special? Hell no, they're not special. Now, the actual definition of special is better, greater, or otherwise different from what is usual. So, while every person out there might be unique, is every person special? I'm going to have to go out on and say maybe. Let me explain that. To me, what makes a person special is something that really makes you stand out from other people. For example, for myself, there's a lot of things that are completely ordinary about myself and not special at all. I get up and I go to work, Monday through Friday. Whoop-de-doo, right? I commute. I'm married. Live in a house. None of those things are remotely special or remotely different or unusual. All of those things are incredibly normal, right? Average, boring, whatever. Now, what do I think might actually make me special? I don't know. That's a much thinner, something that really makes me stand out from other people. I guess the one thing that I have that is, I'd say, somewhat unique is the fact of my professional knowledge. I would estimate that I am probably in the top 1% of the population as far as knowledge about computers and related technology goes. And the only reason I say this, I'm not saying this is like a brag, oh, I'm such a genius and no. It's because of the fact that I've professionally been in IT for about 10 years now. And I've met many other people in the field. And I've never met a single person who has more knowledge than I do. Okay. Now I've met people that have more knowledge than I do in certain areas. I've certainly met people who know more about programming than I do, or maybe an aspect of networking or Cisco hardware or yada. I could go on and on. But if they have extreme knowledge in those areas, very often they won't have as much knowledge as I do, say, about Windows in general or various software applications. So the levels of knowledge that me compared to these other people are just about, equal. I've never ever met someone who has significantly more knowledge than I do overall. It's just in a different area. So if you put 100 people in a room and I'm one of those people, right? There's a good chance that I'll know the most general knowledge, about computers and technology versus the 99 other people in the room. Does that make me special? I don't know. It means I spend a lot of time working with it, learning about it, researching it, blah blah blah. You could say that it's one of my, it's my main interest, or one of my main interests. Obviously, I talk a lot about music and stuff on this channel and audio equipment, which is obviously another big interest of mine. And I would say I'm probably in the top 1% of the general population who knows about equipment, heavy metal, other things like that too. Does that make me special? I don't know. Now, now if you put me in a room full of people who share these interests, obviously it's, I'm not special. But if you just a random 100 people, more than likely I'm going to know more about those subjects than 99 of the other people. Now, there's a lot of things I know nothing about, but that's, not the point. I also, but I can learn quickly about any new subject thanks to the internet. Ever since the internet has come along, I think it gives people more potential to be special than they otherwise would have had. For example, I'm not good at home repairs and home improvement stuff like that. I'm not a particularly handy person, right? But I have tackled many more projects on my own than I ever would have otherwise, thanks to the internet. If I need to learn how to do something, I can just, look it up, get information about it, see what I need to complete the project. I can watch YouTube videos about how to do the project, and that's incredibly helpful. And I've successfully done things, honestly, without the internet. I don't know, how successful I would have been. So, it's just one of those things. So I guess to me, what makes someone special or not uh, is, do you have a drive to become one of the top people in any given field? Do you? It doesn't matter what it is. Any positive field, like one of the person who knows more about just insert subject here, right? I guess that would make someone special. But but there are so many people out there who don't aspire to learn that much about a given subject. In fact, I'd say most people don't. A good example, my employer, for example. A good chunk of the workforce there, okay, just come in and do basic office stuff, right? And let's be honest, working in customer service or, what else? Just general office administration, all that. Almost anyone can do it with just a little bit of training. It doesn't take much specialized knowledge to do it. That's not to diminish from those jobs or say they're not important. They are important and they need to be done. But it doesn't take a special type of knowledge to do it, whereas, you know, other jobs do. So now there's another side at my employer. We have a ton of I work for an equipment handling type of place. So we have a bunch of people who have tons and tons of technical knowledge about repairing things like, like mechanics, right? And I'd say those guys are probably more special than the office people. And the reason I say that is to be a successful mechanic, it takes a hell of a lot of learning and skill building. That's a specialized skill. So anyway, where's this rant going? I'm not sure. Anyway, I guess really the question is, do you consider yourself special in any way? If so, how, why? Anyway, if you did like this, as always, please thumbs up, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.